Hey everybody, it's Ross here. Welcome to part 3 of my Primaris Space Marines painting session. Did that sound right? I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'm still working on it. So in my last video, I got these interceptors completely done up. They're still missing their decals, but that's okay. Or decals. Words. Decals is the word I'm looking for. Their decals aren't done yet. That'll come later. And of course, they're not quite like the box art. I did change it up a little bit, just to simplify it for, okay, it's painted, let's get it done, it's ready for the tabletop. These guys here, the intercessors, I still gotta finish them at some point. They were from part 1. Originally it would be a part 2 of that video, but I figured, nah, I'll just move on. Come back to them at some other point in time. So today, part 3, it's gonna be the Hellblasters. The dust. Hellblasters today, and that guy, so that's here. Now I'm just debating which one's going to be the sergeant, because we have one with an open face. Okay, the one with the open face will be the sergeant, and of course I'll be using the same Smurf pattern I have here before, Smurf being for the Ultramarines, and the dollar store paints. Oh, so just gonna sort of focus on the sergeant. Like my last video, like I focus on the one model, and I think from here on out, and I might have mentioned this before in the past, it's been quite a while. But I'm going to pretty much just do the one character, or sorry, the one model of the squad, and if I still have paint left over, I'll slap it onto the other ones, but the primary focus will be on the one guy. So we'll do the sergeant up. And at the end of the video, like the interceptors, there will be an overall shot of them all done. So without further ado, I'm going to start with my Order Blue Citadel Foundation paint. So there's the sergeant done up. I'm just going to get the rest of this paint used up on the next model, and we'll be right back for the next layer. That's the Ultramarines blue. I'm going to let that give it a good dry because it kind of went on wet. And do any touch-ups when it's dried up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now comes the fun part, because there's not a whole lot to do. I mean, there's little bags and stuff, but I'm going to take care of the middle bits first. So we'll just grab some Silver Morning, crack at it. So unfortunately I'm putting a little too much, but his bits are done. Gonna finish these ones up here with what I got, and we'll move on. Okay, so it's been a few days, and I found the painting handle, so yay. Starting up on it. Like so. Found my flesh color, one of them anyway. I don't know if it's still any good anymore. Kind of all gumpy down there. Let's get a toothpick out and take a look. Come on. Give me a toothpick. There we go. No, I don't think this one's worth saving. It's another one done. That's sad. I'll try to cover it later, but not now. So I have some knowledge over Walmart. I want to do a dark flesh, do a two-tone. I'm going to go with this creamish tan. Or do I want to go with tan? Creamish tan. I'll do a creamish tan. Let that dry good. And then do a tan over top of it and see how it looks. I don't want to go too bright, eh? I've also got a flash pink here too. So let's get this tan going. And then when it's, well, that's dry, and I'll go and do all the gold bits. I was looking at the box art, I realized that the whole gun in gun metal. Oh, that's okay. Just get stuff there in a bit with it. Already it's been a bit problematic. It's pretty much watered down from itself. The pigment's a bit on the thick side, so the wrinkles now come through. Hard to say. We'll let that dry. And we'll start off doing these commodities. Okay, I'll let that all dry. Wash my hands off here. And we'll be right back. So it's been a few minutes to give this time to dry. It's turned out pretty good so far. There's going to be some cleanup detail though. I'm going to go back over the trim a little bit more. The wrinkles in the forehead though, they're still showing through. Not as great as I would like it, but yeah. I'm gonna start with the next color. Go with Deco Art Tan. This one up here so I know where it is. You know, put this on there and we'll see what happens. So it doesn't look that bad. I mean, there's still a bit of blackness there, but I can touch up on that later. So I guess the next step is just to do up his little pouches, the base, the little purity seal, and then he'll be done. So now to move on to the Armageddon Dust. So far it's actually shaping up to be pretty good. I have been able to recover some of the, what was it called? Blood red paint I have. It's not a whole lot. It's kind of in the state of the icy blue. So I may go back to this guy. Let's brighten up his helmet a little bit more, because if you look at this one, that's the blood red applied in like 5 layers. Quite the pop of difference, right? But you think bright red would do the same, but unless I forgot to apply the bright red on that helmet. We'll see when I get down to the next guy. So, without further ado, let's get the Armageddon Dust on. Aside from a bit of white lining on top of his Hell Blaster rifle and some brighten up that token and a bit of a wash on the ribbon, he's pretty much done. So I'm going to finish him up, and at the end of this video you're going to see the entire squad completed. So take care, buddy, and do enjoy your day.